Hi everyone, welcome back to Bobby's Power Ups. It's Poppy's BDay Challenge! Part 4. Your power up for today is money. Here's a quick review of the compound interest formula. Alright, so let's look at the parts of the formula. Starting at the bottom, we have time, that little N. It's the number of years that you're going to stay invested. We've got the R. We talked a little bit about that, whether we're going to be able to make 10% or 20 or 30% compounded annually. The P in this formula is the size of the gift that you have been given. Add up what you got from mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, uncle, aunt, all the friends or neighbors or family or whoever. Ask Max. He'll tell you the P is the key. The P is for the seed that you're going to plant. You add up the gifts on this special day, and that's where you get the P. That can be crazy. And now if you've done your work to get the N and the R and the P as large as possible, you do the math. That puts your total in A at crazy amounts. This is crazy. Look at those numbers. You do the math. This is awesome. This is going to change your world. Alrighty then, let's get some P. There's power-ups everywhere. Look around, you'll find them. Some of them are really hard to find. Some of them are just so obvious it almost hit you in the face. I'm not saying that we go out there and beg for money to invest. No, it's nothing like that. How many times have you been asked, what do you want for your birthday? Or what do you want for Christmas? Or what do you want for this? What do you want for that? Well, now you have an answer. I want some poppy seed. That's what I want for my birthday. So this is where the gift happens. Depending on which side of the transaction you're on, you give the gift or you receive the gift and deposit into your UGMA account. Not all of you, but a couple of you are in this special group for the first power up. You know who I'm talking about. I'm so glad to share this power up with you and your family. I'm not trying to change your mind one way or the other. I just thought that maybe after all the progress I've made with these videos, it's worth having one more discussion before we kick this thing off. Now remember our 3-part challenge. One memorable trinket might be some wind chimes and maybe a note, a poem to talk about the singing of the wind chimes and how you need to be careful when you hang the wind chime in the top of the tree because it shakes violently, but you hear lots of music. And then maybe the chime that's tied at the base of the tree, it gets wind and it does make music, but it's not swaying near as much as the top of the tree. And it's less likely to get flung across the yard, like is what happens in our neighborhood. Come on back to Poppy's place and let's hash out the last of the details. A gift changes hands, whether in a greeting card or via electronic app. Be sure the person receiving the gift knows what it is intended to be used for. And if you are one of the receivers of these gifts, be sure to send a thank you card. If you're one of the little baby receivers of the gifts, I'll give you till 5 years old to get your birthday card, your thank you card sent in. All right, I think we can start wrapping this thing up. So first of all, if you do not have the Cash app, then you need to download it. Then we can move on. If you haven't downloaded, don't ask me questions about this page. So I'm not going to read through this step by step, but these are the steps. If you follow these steps on this page and scan the QR code here, that will allow you to donate BDay gifts to my daughter or to my grandson. You may also choose to give a gift to a surprise child whom I don't know who that is yet. It may be one of my neighbors. It may be someone from school, one of my daughter's friends. I don't know. But there's a surprise gift when I've received enough gifts into this SPU 2022 or whatever it may be the year that you're watching this. I'm going to keep this going. So whenever I have enough gifts to deposit to give somebody one of those gifts, I'm doing it. And then I'll let it build up again and give it to another person. And I really like the way this is going to work out. I am not your financial advisor, and I don't want to be. Now that we've made it this far, it's time to talk purchases. We are going to focus on the metaverse right now because these teenagers from today are going to have the craziest experience in the metaverse that we really can only imagine right now. But they are going to live through it, and I'm excited about it. I want them to invest in their future and live it out. All right, here's your homework. Search Google and YouTube for metaverse companies, stock tickers of metaverse companies. Search for index funds of the metaverse, and let's look for something that's in our price range that we can all get a piece of and watch this grow throughout your life. Watch it grow together. Some of these you might hold on to for the next 44 years. All three of you might. That would be crazy.